Hey, it's Dan here, and going to be back out cooking for you guys today. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video, but the weather's just been horrible around here, raining almost every day. Plus with work, I've been real busy, but I just got me a new toy in. Let me show this to you guys real quick. And I'm horrible off camera, but I got myself the Camp Chef. It's the 32 by 14 cook table. I haven't used it yet, but we're going to use it here in just a few minutes. Alright, what I'm going to be making for you today is going to be a Hamburger Rice Casserole. I'm going to use my 12-inch Camp Chef Dutch oven. I got it preheating. I'm going to brown up some hamburger real quick. I've got 1 pound of hamburger, and then you've seen me use that Pick Sweet Farm seasoning blend from the frozen section. I'm going to throw that in here also, and I'm going to get everything browned up and the vegetables going good. This is a super simple recipe. It is great for when you're out camping or anything, because like I said, it's very simple. If you're out camping and you're needing to brown your meat, you'd put 25 coals underneath the bottom of this, and that would get it hot enough to brown your meat. But since I'm back here on my back porch and I have my camp stove, I'm just going to go ahead and use my camp stove since I have the ability to do that here. So let me get this all browned up and everything, and all this mixed together, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, this looks like it's browning up real nicely and everything, and the vegetables are cooked down. Unfortunately, Mother Nature, I think, hates me because it's starting to sprinkle out here again, and I thought today was going to be the only day this week it wasn't going to rain. But we are going to get this done. Alright, my next ingredient I put in is a cream of chicken soup. 1 can of it. One can of cream of mushroom soup. I put a can of sweet peas in with the juice, because I do need some juice in here for the rice. And if you don't like peas, you don't have to put peas in there. You can put whatever you want. I use it kind of like as a filler. And then of course, about most of the meals I cook, this is, mushrooms is definitely one of my favorite items. This is mushroom stems and pieces. And I've left the juice in this can also. And then I've got some minced garlic, and you guys know me, I don't do a whole lot of measuring, but about ever how much a big heaping tablespoon is, maybe a little bit more. I like garlic too. All right, we got that in there. You have to have your soy sauce, somewhere around 2 tablespoons, I think is what it calls for. Like I said, I eyeball everything. That right there looks pretty good to me. And then of course, your Worcestershire sauce. They call for like a tablespoon of it. Once again, I just eyeball. That right there looks like about a tablespoon. And then of course, you gotta have yourself a little bit of red pepper flake. I'm not going to put a whole lot in here. I don't want to burn the family up, but definitely enough to spice it up a tiny bit. And then don't tell my wife, but I'm putting some sriracha hot chili sauce in here too, because I like it and I'm the one doing the cooking. I'm just going to put a touch of that in there. That should be God's plenty to warm everything up. Get this all mixed up. All right, And then I just bought the instant rice. This is the long grain instant rice, 2 cups of it. You can buy whatever type of rice you like or whatever. And this is uncooked because I'm going to put 10 coals underneath and roughly 14 coals on top. And I'm going to bake it for about 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, the rice should be done. I'm going to top it with some cheese. I believe I have some sharp cheddar cheese in the house. If not, I might have some pepper jack. But I'll cover the top with cheese and bake that until it's golden brown. And like I said, this is super simple, super easy. Right here's all the ingredients there is. If you guys like my recipes, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please leave comments to me. I really enjoy answering the comments and everything and interacting with the people that watch my videos. But you guys, hopefully you enjoy this, try it. If you don't like the hamburger part of it, try using chicken in it. I've made it with chicken also, a chicken and rice casserole, and that's very good also. So let me get this going on the fire, and I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Alright, I got my coals good and hot. Let me dump these out. Like I said, this is my first time using this Camp Chef table. In all my previous videos, if you guys noticed, I was using those little Camp Chef, what are they called? Those little table things, the little stand that you put on the ground. It's only 6 inches off the ground. I have 2 of those. I'm going to keep them. I mean, I'm sure they're going to come in handy. They're perfect for putting on top of a picnic table or anything. But I believe this table right here is going to save my back immensely. I'm already regretting not getting the side shelves for it. And like I said, this is just my first time using it. But I will definitely order those side shelves. They make a bigger model than this. This one will hold 2 14s side by side. They make another model that'll hold like 3 12s or a 6 or 2 16s side by side. I just figured this one would be a lot easier to pack around and everything. I'm gonna get 2 more over here for this bottom. Alright, I'm definitely already liking this table. I'm going to put the rest of these on the top, and I'll be back with you guys here in about a half hour when I am ready to top up the cheese. Alright, it's been approximately 30 minutes, maybe 35. I turned it once, I stirred it once. Let me get my Campmaid lid lifter out. I've showed you guys this lid lifter in previous videos. I really, really like it. Let me move this off the bottom coals over to here so you can see what it looks like. Get my spoon real quick. This smells amazing. Get everything stirred up again real good. The rice definitely looks like it's done. Try to smooth everything back out a little bit. Let me get that stirred. And then I'm not going to have any coals on the bottom. I'm going to use those bottom coals, throw them on the top to help melt this cheese. And I'm going to say within 10-15 minutes, this cheese will be good. And what I had in there was a shredded Colby Jack. I did have some pepper jack also, but I figured since I put the sriracha in there and the red pepper flake, I'd be kind to my wife and boy and not do the pepper jack today. Although I am thinking that this with some pepper jack on there would make it excellent. And just try to get this evenly over the top. You can put as much on as you want. I had roughly a pound left in this 2-pound bag here. And let's just put the rest of it on. Not enough in that bag to save for another cook, so here we go. Got that. Ooh, I should have grabbed my glove. That's a little warm, but put that on there. I'm gonna add these 10 coals I had on the bottom onto the top since they're all about halfway burned out. Brown that up. I'll be back to show you what the finished product looks like. Alright, it's been approximately 15 minutes since I put the cheese on. Let's take a look, see what it looks like. It's bubbled up and everything. It's starting to turn a little bit brown. I'm going to say about 5 more minutes on this, then I'll plate it up and do a taste test for you guys. Well, you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you really enjoyed my cook. Hey guys, I actually already did the taste test, but then I went inside, ate my plate, was reviewing the video and stuff, and somehow I didn't record my taste test. I swear I did, but it vanished into thin air. So I'm back out here. I just wanted to show you this plated up. The cheese turned out great. I believe I'm very safe with my wife on this one. The sriracha was not overbearing. The red pepper flake was real good. I mean, there's a little bit of a kick on the back end, but nothing that's going to burn anybody up. I think this turned out great. Hopefully you guys try this at home or out camping or something. If you do try this recipe, let me know how it turned out for you guys. And tell me what variations you did with it and everything. But I think you all be very happy with this one. I know I'm very happy with it. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you the next time I'm cooking.